Oh, we're gonna have tons of bloopers today because I can't say a single fucking English word. If you're positive, you better bless this space. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. If you are positive, you better bless this space. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. If you are positive, you better bless our space. If you are negative, you better get up out our faces. Yay! Stay in focus, camera. Yay!
Period.
Smoke cleanse. Smoke cleanse. Here, everybody have a smoke cleanse.
Okay.
How's everybody?
We are great. Welcome to another episode of Witches and Weebs, where otaku and spirituality come together to create a harmonious community of witches and weebs. I am Azari.
And I am Space.
And
welcome back, everybody.
Yes, welcome back. We love you, and we're so happy you're here. And if you're here, that means that you are interested in numerology. Hooray, because who doesn't like numbers? We love numbers, except when we have to do math, because math kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
You do have to do a little bit of math in this, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's just adding and subtracting. I think you'll be fine. Oh, actually,
Okay.
It's mostly just adding.
Okay, I can add and subtract. Don't ask me about no square root, division, or multiplication unless it's multiplicative of like 5 or an even number. Thanks.
I can do even numbers. I can't do odd. Fuck me.
Funny enough,
Fuck me.
my kid watches a TV show about numbers that has actually helped me understand math a lot better.
I mean, whatever helps.
It helped a lot. A kid show.
Back into it. We're gonna talk numerology, and like we were talking about beforehand, it's only addition really, and what I'm really gonna do is break down the 5 major ones and then angel numbers, because everybody associates that with numerology, even though it's really not. And I'll break down little superstitions I have about angel numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll talk a little bit more in depth around the 2 main ones. The one that I studied, realizing that it was not actually accurate. The book taught me the right numbers for the letters, but didn't teach me how it was actually used properly.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I learned a little late that I didn't really know numerology like I thought I did. I know the... Oh, God dang it.
Chaldean.
No, other one.
Okay, which one? The Pythagorean one? Pythagorean.
Okay, Pythagorean. That one, I know how to find those numbers, and the life path numbers, the destiny numbers, the soul path numbers, the master numbers, all those things associated through the Chaldean numerology chart.
Mm-hmm.
And how they did their numbers. So I'm willing to say that I probably do a little bit more of an accurate reading, because the Chaldean numerology is supposed to be more accurate because of the way that they list their numbers in their chart. It's harder to...
Sorry, I'm taking notes because I don't know shit about numerology, so I got my handy dandy notebook and my handy dandy pen.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so we're gonna talk with the major one that everybody associates: life path numbers, destiny numbers, soul path numbers, the one that you break down your birthday. This one, let me get my notes back up. Hold the phone. So you number 1 through 9, very easy peasy. You can just chart A, B, C, D from 1. So this is a chart that's very easy to, I will have both charts for the major one, Pythagorean numerology and Chaldean, in the description for you guys. and I will also link them, give them to you right now, Mia.
Okay.
So you can have them. And I will drop them. I will make a new duplicate charts. So this is that one. And
Oh, okay.
and that is that one. Okay, so I will make sure to have those. I should have had those ready for you already. My bad. Didn't include those in my notes for whatever reason. I didn't realize it would be so hard to clarify. So you notice that the Chaldeans have a very... I can't understand the pattern of why they did what they did, and the book didn't really go into that. They just handed you this and explained that they had you... This is from... So I'll break down Chaldean first.
Okay.
Because this one is the more ancient one and said to be the more accurate one. But it's harder because the chart is more complex.
Yeah.
So in Chaldean, number 1 has 5 letters. I actually lied to you earlier. I said it had 4. It has 5. And then numbers 7 and 8 only have 2. So as you can see, it doesn't follow a number. It doesn't follow any sort of pattern. Like number 1 is AIJQY.
Right.
I can't tell you why. It also only goes up to 8. Where this comes from is ancient Babylon, a place called Chaldean. I believe it's just called its name. So this one was like way further back. Uses only the numbers 1 through 8 because they consider the number 9 sacred and not assigned to letters. It emphasizes the vibrations of names and words, less numbers. It is very important that you do not use any sort of nickname for this one. When you are using Chaldean numerology, you use the birth name that your parents gave you the night you were born. Because all the stars are in alignment, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Damn. This is confusing because, like, Pythagorean numerology is so straightforward. It's like you got one row of A, B, C, D, E, and blah, blah, and then you got the second row of J, K, L, blah, 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 blah. And then Chaldean is like, I mean, you got A, B, C, and D, and E, but then what happens after that? What happened? I gotta know.
Yeah, no clue. This system believes that they have inherent spiritual qualities and vibrations rather than a simple linear progression like Pythagorean. Oh my god! Pythagorean. Okay. But you write out your full name. I will say that I've used it for nicknames too because they probably didn't really use nicknames back in the day like we use them now.
Yeah.
As a complete identity. So while yes, do your birth name, also do your nickname. It's okay. Just don't just do your nickname. Take both numbers.
Spell my name. Oopsies.
So, now I don't believe that they had a master number system. I believe that's actually taken from I'm gonna kill myself.
No, you're not.
No, I'm gonna ascend and become a higher being. Pythagorean. I believe that was all taken from Pythagorean.
Okay.
I don't actually know what the meanings of the numbers are for them. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to research that properly now that I understand that all of what I know was taken from another numerology system. Yeah. Last minute research is bad for you. Do it ahead of time. However, that being said, I do know a lot about the master number system of Pythagorean. So, and I know exactly how to do all of that numbers. You reduce any compound number is reduced down to a singular number. Just keep adding it down.
Right.
Boop, boop.
Okay. I'm writing my name down, and then I did every corresponding number with each letter. It's a lot of fucking numbers. So I did the Chaldean one, and now I'm doing the Pythagorean one.
Okay, so you can do both the Chaldean and the Pythagorean with the numbers. I can give you their meanings for. These are very basic meanings for the numbers.
Uh-huh.
And I will drop them in here right now.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2.
This is
Okay, so this is the Pythagorean one.
I think that's a very good idea.
Okay, so damn, this is so many numbers to add. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's not gonna work. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so 23 is reduced to 5 in Chaldean. I think I did that right.
I think so.
Cause let me double count, because y'all know I'm a little silly when it comes to numbers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, consistency. 23 is 5, so that's my Chaldean one. And then, Pythagoras, rather. How dare you have such large numbers for me to add? That's very disrespectful. So I'm gonna use a calculator.
I'm also actually gonna break my stuff down real fast. I'm only gonna include my first and last name, because if I include my other middle names, we'll be here for 17th century.
Oh, we gotta do the whole name? First and last?
Yeah, I do first and last.
Can I just do my first?
Yeah, you can do your first.
Okay, because I have
first and last is.
I have too many letters in my name to do all that.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. And your name is particularly unique, so you should be fine, but do your last name later on its own.
Okay.
First and last name is much more accurate than just your first name.
Okay. So,
because you are a part of your parents.
All right. So we have 5 for Chaldean in my first name, and then 2 for Pythagorean in my first name.
That's very fitting. For 5, you like freedom, adventure, change, curiosity.
Yeah, I do.
This also brings you. Now think about 5 in anything else. That can bring a lot of conflict because you are constantly uprooting your life.
so funny that all of my 11 nails came out. And 11 was the number I had to break down from 47 in my fucking Pythagorean numerology.
So you broke you broke a fucking master number. Don't break master numbers.
Okay.
Master numbers are 111, 222, 333. I do believe this continues up, but I don't know them off by heart.
Okay, so because 4 and 7 is 11.
Yes.
And then I don't break down the 11?
You can, okay. So take that master number, hold that, and then below it, break it down into 2.
Okay.
But you're gonna hold that master number as well.
Okay.
Because that master number is gonna influence all of your other numbers.
All right. I see why last names are important now.
Yes.
I like that we're doing this little exercise.
So master numbers are, again, anything that you would consider what also turn into angel numbers: 111, 222, 333, but we don't get to those high numbers like that. So we take them as 1111, 222, 333. You can get to higher numbers, and they are out there. I just don't have the notes for them right now. Again, last minute research bites you in the ass every single time.
That is okay, because we are learning. That is what this channel is for. This channel is for learning. So y'all are learning while we're learning. And if y'all find more things before we do them, please feel free to share them with us, because we're always looking for different ways to learn.
Absolutely. So I have, Jesus, mother God, I have so many numbers in my name.
Okay, so
now I must do calculator, because I'm not dumb enough to try it with my mind. That's 8. I believe that me and Mia are also in the same club of having master numbers in our names. Plus. Oh, don't say stuff out loud, then you can figure out your name. Oh, fuck, I forgot a number. God dang it.
Okay, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So we got... Oh my God, it's so funny that my... Hold on, never mind. That's silly. Okay, so we got Pythagorean. And then we've got Chaldean.
Damn, I had to break down my name a lot.
Okay.
Okay, I only have Pythagorean done. Jesus Christ. So now time to do it all over again.
Okay. Okay. My Chaldean is still 5. With my first and last name, it's still 5.
Okay.
And
Says freedom, adventure, change, curiosity.
and then my Pythagorean is 7. I sure wish I didn't have so many damn letters in my name. But I'm pretty sure you have more letters in your name than I do. Like your first and last. Because my first name is just long, but my last name is not that long.
Dang it, I lost my place. No, that's not what I wanted to put there. I have a very... Oh, fuck, I didn't think about my other last name.
What, your married name?
Yeah, I actually hyphenated my name.
But it's not your birth name, is it?
It's fair enough. Ah, there it is. I knew I had one. Ah. I have a master number of 33. It breaks down into 6 as well. So I have it in the Chaldean Chaldean numerology system, but I don't have it in the Pythagorean one.
Yeah, I have one in my first name for the Pythagorean, but not in the Chaldean.
So I have a, for my first name, I have a 7, which is spirituality, introspection, wisdom, analysis, which we all know that I'm a very big analysis queen. I like analysis. And then for my last name, I have a 5, which is again freedom, adventure, change, curiosity.
Oh wait, is that how you do it? I might have been doing it wrong. So do you break it down first? Like, okay, so do you break down your first name and then break down the last name into a singular number and then add them together?
Yes.
Motherfucker! Please hold again.
It's okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna need a new page for this.
For sure.
Okay.
At least, okay, so that's how the book taught me. Now I'm questioning everything I've ever learned because the book could have been wrong now.
Okay, so if one of my numbers breaks down into a compound number still, do I have to break that down too?
So now I will give you the answer to this number. This is how you break down your full birth name into your destiny number.
Okay.
I learned that in my book, they also break down first and last name separately because those numbers specifically mean something as well to certain paths of your life. But then you break it down into, like, again, you have a 7. I have a, for the Pythagorean theory, I have a 7, a 5, which I broke down into, that's 12. And then I added that together, which was 3. So that is my final destiny number, which is 3.
Okay, so my first name in Pythagorean is 47, which breaks down into 11.
So you're going to keep the 11, but you're going to break it down into 2.
Okay, and then my last name in Pythagorean is 32, which breaks down into 5.
So you have 2, 5, and then you add that together, which is 7. 7 is your destiny number.
Okay. So that is that's the Pythagorean. And then for Chaldean, my first name is 23, which breaks down into 5. And then my last name is 27, which breaks down into 8. Or no, sorry, which breaks down into 9. And then both of those is 14, which breaks down into 5. So it's still 5.
Yeah, it's still 5.
It's still 5.
Still got 5.
So my Chaldean is still 5. Like all across the board, still 5.
So how you find your life path number is take your date of birth, add them together.
So like the month and day, or month, day, and year?
Month, day, and year.
Oh, buddy. Okay.
Not the letters, just the date.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. 1, 1. Oh!
At least you caught yourself. So are you breaking down all of the numbers into like singular digits?
See.
Okay, fantastic. And then break down whatever you get from that into a number.
See. Okay. Oh my god, I wrote the total fucking wrong number.
Okay, breaking it all down is 3.
I broke mine down to 9. So that's your life path.
Okay.
Now if you want, your soul path is we don't have to do this. And again, I don't know how accurate this numerology system is because apparently they mishmashed 2 different ones together. So I'm not taking it as complete fact. I'll probably revisit this episode once I can do some actual more research into it. And I'll revisit some of the other numerologies that I have set up for you guys, because these are the only ones that I have the number system for.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other ones is the Hebrew alphabet that we need. That's the Kabbalah's number system, which I would love to do a little research into. No, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Then we have the Indian, which is numbers 1 through 9 are associated with specific planetary elements and deities. Ooh. So that would require me to do a little research into Indian mythology as well. There's also Chinese numerology as well. And I will touch on angel numbers. So just give us a couple of seconds to do our little exercise that we hope you guys are doing with us, because I did give you the charts in the description just for the reminder. So when you take all the vowels of your name, that is your soul path. And when you take all the consonants of your names, that is your personality number.
Okay, so vowels and consonants.
I'll let you do that, Mia, because I'm
gonna do it later. Consonants is your personality. I'm just taking notes. Consonants is your personality, and then vowels was what?
Vowels is your soul path.
Soul path.
What your soul feels drawn to doing and what it wants to do.
Okay, I'll do that later, because a bitch has too many fucking letters in her goddamn name to keep doing this, and it's taken a while already, so.
So I do want to say that since I have a soul number is 33 in my first name, teacher, healer, spiritual guide, I think we're right on the path. And Mia also has one, which is intuition, spiritual insight, and enlightenment. Again, I think we're also on that path. So as you can see, it corresponds, even if it might be kind of bastardized together, 2 versions of numerology. I think it definitely still fits. So what we did was an exercise in Pythagorean numerology, which is from ancient Greek. Physiology.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
It's in my notes. Ancient Greek. Fuck me.
Philosopher.
Philosopher, holy shit, I don't know how to read.
I understand. I feel that with my soul.
Philosopher Pythagoras, which is the newer, more popular version because it's more easy. Yeah, the chart is much easier to memorize because it follows a very simple system of straight and order.
Yeah, it does.
So, then we have the Chaldean, which is rooted in ancient Babylon. Then we also have the Kabbalistic numerology, which is drawn from Jewish mysticism and the Kabbalah, spelled with a K. Each Hebrew letter has a corresponding numerological value with strong emphasis, so it's specific to Hebrew. It has to be in Hebrew, so I don't know Hebrew, and
I don't know Hebrew either, but my first name is Hebrew, so I am interested in this. Fair
enough. We will definitely have to touch on it later then again in another episode. Yeah, that corresponds with Hebrew, and they associate it with deeper connecting with higher energies, spiritual meanings, and deep esoteric work. Whereas Vedic, Vedic, I think, Indian numerology, derived from ancient Indian traditions and astrology, which is associated, like, you have to touch a little bit on astrology, Vedaic astrology, to know them, because they are associated with the specific planetary energies and deities that those are associated with.
Oh, that's
the numbers 1 through 9.
Pretty cool, because guess how many planets there are? And I don't care what anybody says, Pluto's still a fucking planet to me. So you can eat my ass.
I think that in like 3 or 4 generations, it's going to do the same thing where they're going to be like, oh, it's a planet. These people were stupid.
It's a dwarf planet. Okay, but it's still a planet.
And the thing is that it fits completely with Pluto's entire brand, which is transformation and death and rebirth.
Yep.
So that's all it's doing. It's going through a rebirth. He's fine. He's a planet. He don't need us to tell him anything.
Watch, Pluto gonna come back bigger and stronger as fuck, and he gonna look at the other planets like, yeah, I see y'all system, but I'm here now. Fuck you, Mercury. I'm the first one.
So there's Chinese numerology based on Chinese cultural beliefs and practices. The numbers are associated with their phonetic sounds and symbolic meaning. So I think it has to do a little bit more with the Chinese language and phonetics than anything.
Like Mandarin or
but it is
Cantonese?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
But I would like to find out. But I want to say it's probably Mandarin. Isn't that the older one?
I think Mandarin is the more commonly used one.
Oh, that's probably Cantonese.
We'll figure it out. This is why we do research, because when we don't know things, we like to know things. So we gonna look it up. Yeah,
we'll figure that out. Commonly employed in feng shui, divination, and understanding auspicious dates. Like, people will use this to do your birth, like when you're having a baby, to figure out what's going, they are very superstitious in, like, they'll try and have babies on specific dates for the best results.
Okay. Funny enough, I have seen people do the same thing in the Western, like in the West, people, and it's all based off of zodiac sign superstition. I don't want to have a baby on Valentine's Day because that
Fair
means
enough.
that 9 months later we would have a Scorpio?
Yes.
And apparently
Yes.
people don't want to have a bunch of Scorpios, so they will not conceive on Valentine's Day.
Ah, that's me. Last things last is we're going to talk about angel numbers. Not that this is actually numerology, but a lot of people like to think it is, where you see 111, 222, 333 are seen as messages from the angels and the universe. However, it is largely debated what they're meaning. You could slap I have, okay, here we go. Let me get a little. Let me get a little infographic up real fast for you. Their meanings are largely debated, and I'm going to tell you a little superstition that I have actually, and I'm starting to learn. So this is what commonly they are associated with. Now, these are just 333. 111 is associated with intuition. 222 is alignment. 333 is a support. 444 is protection. 555 is change. 666 is reflecting. 777 is lucky. 888 is balance. 999 is release. Now, I do think that 000 is something, and I also believe in when you get 4 digits like 1111, it's more powerful, stuff like that. But I also think that these meanings are largely subjective, and you should actually be communicating with your angels about what they are talking about.
So, funny enough, a while ago when we were first talking about numerology and like digging into angel numbers, I said that if I see an angel number, what I was going to do is I was going to pull a tarot card. And whatever tarot card came out is what I would associate with that angel number. Now, it's not always going to be like the same, but if it does happen to be similar in the messages every time, if you see that number frequently, then maybe that is what that number would mean for you.
So that's exactly what I actually plan to do, is anytime I see numbers like that, jot them down, pull a card for it, and every time I see that exact number, pull a card. See if it follows a pattern.
Right.
That is what that number means to your angels, because I feel like everybody's angels would speak differently and mean different things. So it's more about getting in tune with your angels and knowing what they are talking about, rather than assuming, oh, this is what they mean because some person online said it. No, it's about communing with your angels. So when you see an angel number, if you're here, you're obviously into the divine, and pull a card. Pull a tarot card, make a note of it, and see if it follows a pattern. Because they might not even just... It might not be like specific numbers. You could pull the same card for different numbers. It's just a type of way of reaching out. Be like, hey, I need you to see me. Pay attention. Synchronicities mean something. Okay, one is a coincidence. No. One is just noticing it. 2 is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. Take everything in 3s. Don't associate it with the rule of 3, I'll slap you.
I was about to say, but the rule of 3 doesn't exist.
This is the only time. This is just a simple way of initiating a pattern. So shush. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I have to be that person all the time. I am simulating other people on the internet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But that's how I read angel numbers. I don't really follow internet meetings anymore because I just don't think that my angels are gonna be like talking to some dude online.
That is very fair and very valid.
Like, I just don't buy it. I don't like talking to people, so I don't think my angels are gonna be like communing with other people and be like, yeah, we all have the same meaning.
Every single one of us. No one is unique. Everyone is the same.
No. So I think that angel numbers is more about just talking to your angels and getting some kind of communication going with them. Which reminds me, I most definitely have to get back into that habit because I fell out of it for a while.
Me too.
But with the okay, I thought we might do something at the end of the episode. I was gonna go through the whole all of the things and then do something at the end. But so the things that you could use this for is manifestation work. You know what your numbers are. You know where to focus at. You know how to follow them. So you know where you'll exceed at. If your number is 5, you'll exceed in places that take things that take you places, going on adventure. You'll succeed with multiple changes. You could also use this as fucking relationship advice by taking your significant other's names and understanding how they work and seeing how you can better help them in their deficiencies and where their numbers are not. This also creating personal talismans, the charms, using your core numbers would be a little bit more powerful. So yeah, this could be used in many different ways, but it is largely used in acts of spirituality and understanding where your strengths are in your life rather than witchcraft.
Before we go, I want to do my soul path and my personality number. So let's see. 1, 2,
Fair enough.
3, 4, 5, because apparently I don't know what consonants actually are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 plus 4. My personality is a 9. And then my soul path is 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, and that's a 6. Oh no, I'm stupid. 1, 2, no, I'm not stupid. Yes, I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not. Okay. 1, 2. I got a 9 for personality, and I got a 6 for soul path.
Oh, P.S. You're not stupid, you're learning. I was muted because I was drinking something. You're learning. You have to be kinder to yourself.
I'm sorry,
You're not going to shame yourself into change. Hate to break it to you all. That's why we're living like the way we live, because our parents shamed us and it didn't work.
How dare you make a mistake? You should never make mistakes. You should be perfect. Because I raised you and I'm perfect. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Ain't nobody perfect.
Hannah Montana said it best. Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. Yeah, so 9 is my 9 is my personality and 6 is my soul path.
So now I have to look it up.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. And if I really want to get technical and break these down, 9 is 333 and 6 is 222.
Okay, so there is, of course, 444, which is a master number, which I just got for my, what is, the vowels?
The vowels?
Yes.
Vowels is your soul path.
My soul path is master healer.
Ooh. What mine?
What is yours?
6.
What's your number? Your 6 is associated with love, responsibility, nurturing, service.
Of course it is. Of
Which,
course it is.
I mean, look at what we're doing in service of others. We're doing the learning so they can also.
I have been a mother since birth.
So,
And
yeah, I think that fits.
And I am a mother now.
Just a different type of mother. Hello, everybody. You are our children. I truthfully, that's what I would do, is I would adopt all of you. My bad. Not, I don't want to be a child. Like, babies, hell no. Toddlers, hell no. I'll adopt all adults. Thank you.
I'll take some
Hello,
babies and
everybody.
toddlers, but also babies and toddlers wouldn't know anything about this. So, yeah. Or children.
I like to adopt all my friends. Like, you're all my children. I love you.
All my children, I love that soap opera.
You're so real, actually.
Okay, and my personality was 9.
Compassion, universal love, humanitarianism, and endings. You'll go through a lot of endings.
Because I have so much love to give, and no one understands how to process the love that is being given to them, so they start distancing themselves from me because they don't know how to handle it.
Yes. You don't know how much that happens.
Like, oh, this person's loving me? I don't fucking know what to do with this. I'm scared.
Or they use their trauma to project onto me, and then I'm like, homie, I didn't say that. You thought that.
Thus, the reflector.
The reflector. I'm really bad at, like, if somebody gives...
We should do a human design episode.
Ooh, yes, write that down. Good idea. Yes, absolutely. I'm a reflector. I'm a 1% of all people born, I guess.
I am a manifesting generator.
Yeah, so I'm the type that the energy that y'all give me is the energy y'all receive. Immediate. Good energy, I'm gonna reflect it back to you 10 times what it was. I give good vibes. Negative energy, I will reflect it equally as poo-poo caca back at you. I hate to say that, but it is true. If people like give me bad energy, I will, okay, this is where we're going. This is where we're going. So human design is very fun, and it tells you quite a bit about yourself. I wish I knew more about like the actual breakdown of all the nodes and everything, but I think we could do some research on that.
As we do in Witches and Weebs, because how can we teach something that we know not of?
Absolutely. But that is the episode I have for you guys. Yay, I learned a little bit about my own knowledge that is not too... But okay, I think I taught it decently for what I knew, and I let you guys do the main Pythagorean one.
I have a lot of notes here. I'm blurring my name out because fuck you guys. Not actually fuck you guys, but still. Yeah, look at all my notes. And some random boomerang that I drew by accident because I fucking had my pen slide down my paper.
But there you go. This has been a very good spiritual Saturday.
I had a blast, and I hope you guys had a blast, and I hope you guys were taking notes and doing the exercises with us, because it's really, this is why I like things like numerology, astrology, and human design, because you can really start to understand yourself as a person now that you can piece together every aspect of who you are as a person.
And I don't know what it is about these things that make them so accurate, but they are really accurate. I'm telling you.
That is the occult. The esotericism.
I'm telling you. I didn't know why people treated me the way I did until I understood what I was as in human design, and I just got it immediately. I was like, oh, I understand. I understand. I get it. That was the craziest part about it all.
Mm-hmm.
So I truthfully I'm a hard believer in human design, and I would absolutely love to do an episode about that. Thank you for the idea. So we will be doing that for sure. Other than that, you want to wrap us up, Mia?
Yes. Thank you for joining us for this episode again. I hope that you had fun. We hope that you have fun. We hope that you will take the charts that Space will link in the description and do your own numerology. If you are interested in human design, we will definitely be doing that soon. So stay tuned, and then you can follow along with us then. As usual, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to know when we are uploading new videos, because as I always say now, who doesn't want to be first in line to watch Witches and Weebs?
To watch a Witches and Weebs. Yay!
We do.
I absolutely am actually probably first in the line because it drops in my Discords and I always click the link.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, our next...
Gotta be a fan of myself somehow.
Our next episode, we are probably gonna do human design. And I'm saying human design because in the last episode we were talking about how we were gonna have Kabbalah, but we haven't finished our Kabbalah yet, so we're gonna be doing that technically next week, but y'all don't know that. I'm just saying. But it is weird.
Yeah.
So,
the Kabbalah let's be honest, the Kabbalah research has turned into a very interesting endeavor because it's turned into actual research.
Yeah, it is a
We're
deep
doing
dive.
It's a deep dive, and we're gonna do more of those for sure because I actually like it.
Specifically Hermetic Kabbalah.
Yes, the Hermetic, spelled with a Q.
Spelled with a Q, not Jewish Kabbalah with a K. Hermetic Kabbalah, which apparently some people associate as the Western Kabbalah, but that's not actually true. So, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm very excited because we have learned so much about it. But, yeah, let me wrap this up. Make sure that you practice safely, please. Practice wisely, and may all of your affirmations and manifestations come to fruition. And we'll see y'all next week. Bye, everybody.
Remember, bye. Stay mystical. Stay mystical. Yay. Yay. Oh, fuck me.
Okay, Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus... No, wait, that's not... Is that the Pythagorean theorem? A squared plus B squared equals C squared?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person.
Pythagorean theorem.
Read in math class.
Yes, Pythagorean theorem is the... Finding the hypotenuse, which is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay, Pythagorean.
Pythagorean. Pythagorean.
Hold the phone, because I actually am curious about something. Okay.
Also, I have a little story for you guys. I was out last night doing a little who's trying to say something up there?
My life is uprooting itself. Okay, yeah, cut this part out because now I have to fucking figure out what numbers these are.
Yeah. Okay, this gives me time to slap my numbers down. Perfect.
Sorry,
Yes,
Angel.
please.
We struggling today.
We struggling today.
Okay, these are all 11.
Space didn't prepare properly.